Have you ever sat in your favorite chair and suddenly wondered, when did everything start feeling harder? Maybe it's climbing the stairs, catching your breath, or just waking up tired. You're not alone. Many people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond start to notice little shifts that weren't there before. But here's the good news. Small, intentional changes can make a big difference, and it all starts with gentle movement. What if one small change in your day could help your heart, ease your blood pressure, and even help you rest better at night? No prescriptions, no complicated routines, just something you can do right where you are, quietly, safely, and without breaking a sweat. As we grow older, energy doesn't always come as quickly as it once did. Doctor visits become more frequent, and the advice often feels overwhelming. But what if the most effective support for your heart wasn't a pill, but a simple movement? One you can start doing today from the comfort of your living room. If you're in your late 50s, 60s, or beyond, you've likely noticed that your body speaks to you in new ways. It might take longer to recover from stress, your sleep might feel lighter, and your blood pressure could seem more stubborn than it used to be. It's all part of the natural shift. But that doesn't mean you're powerless. Here's what most people don't realize. Gentle, intentional movement can be one of your best defenses. You don't need to run miles or lift heavy weights. In fact, the right exercises, done at the right pace, can help your heart stay strong, your blood vessels stay flexible, and your mind stay calm. This isn't about pushing your limits or proving anything. It's about tuning into what your body truly needs at this stage in life. I'm going to walk you through 5 simple exercises that older adults across the country are using every day to feel stronger, more balanced, and more in control of their health. So take a moment to get comfortable. Clear a little space around you. Whether you're sitting in a chair or standing near the wall, you already have everything you need to begin. By the end of this guide, you'll see how a few small movements can lead to big changes, inside and out. And if you find this helpful along the way, don't forget to subscribe for more practical health tips, easy exercise routines, and encouragement to help you stay active and well at any age. Exercise 1. Brisk walking. Brisk walking might seem like a simple activity, but for older adults, it's one of the most effective ways to maintain heart health and manage blood pressure without relying solely on medications. The goal isn't to walk fast, it's to walk steadily, enough to raise your heart rate just a bit and keep your blood pumping with purpose. Health experts across the U.S. point out that just 30 minutes of moderate-paced walking each day can lower systolic blood pressure significantly, sometimes by as much as 10 points. That's enough to reduce the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and kidney problems, making walking a first line of defense against age-related health decline. In addition to the physical benefits, brisk walking offers a powerful mental reset. The gentle motion, the open air, and the simple rhythm of your steps help reduce chronic stress and anxiety. Whether you're strolling down a quiet street in Oregon or circling a park in Georgia, that movement helps shift your body out of tension mode and into healing mode. Walking also nurtures emotional well-being. Sharing your route with a friend, neighbor, or pet adds an element of connection that amplifies the health benefits. It turns a solitary habit into something joyful and uplifting, something to look forward to rather than something you have to force yourself to do. Harold, a 78-year-old from Rochester, Minnesota, shared that he began walking each morning after breakfast on the advice of his cardiologist. At first, his legs were sore and motivation was low, but after just 2 weeks, he found himself breathing easier and walking farther. And at his next checkup, his doctor was impressed enough to reduce one of his blood pressure medications. Even those living in colder or more urban areas can make this work. Indoor malls, community centers, and flat sidewalks are all excellent places to walk safely. It's not about having perfect conditions, it's about making the time. When movement becomes part of your day, results follow naturally. The beauty of brisk walking is that it doesn't require special equipment, training, or a perfect body. It simply asks for your presence, your time, and a little consistency. And in return, it gives back years, sometimes literally, by supporting the systems that keep you alive and well. Like tips like this, make sure to subscribe and stay connected. We're sharing more practical, age-friendly exercises and inspiring stories to help you live stronger, longer, and better, one healthy habit at a time. Exercise 2. Chair squats. Chair squats may not seem like a big deal, but they target the powerhouse muscles of your body, your thighs, hips, and glutes. These muscles support nearly every movement you make, and when they're strong, they also help your heart. That's because strong leg muscles assist in blood circulation by pushing blood upward, easing the burden on your heart, and improving blood flow throughout the body. It's one of the simplest ways to help reduce high blood pressure and prevent blood pooling in the lower limbs. You don't need a gym or fancy gear to do chair squats. Just sit down in a sturdy chair and stand up again, slowly, using only your legs. That's it. This simple motion engages your lower body, improves vascular tone, and helps your blood vessels stay flexible, which directly benefits your heart by keeping your blood pressure more stable. Even a few reps a day can start to shift your energy, balance, and circulation in the right direction. Equally important is how this movement builds confidence. Many older adults hesitate to be active because they fear falling or not being able to get back up. But every controlled sit and stand becomes a small reminder that you are capable. That mental reinforcement encourages more physical activity, which is key to preserving your independence and vitality as the years go on. In Birmingham, Alabama, a retired mechanic named Ray found out just how far a few squats could take him. He'd been feeling slower for months. Getting out of his recliner had started to feel like a struggle. When his physical therapist suggested chair squats, he gave it a shot, starting with just 3 each morning. Within a few weeks, he was up to 15 with ease. Now he moves around his house with more control and even says he doesn't need the armrest anymore to push himself up. For Ray, those daily squats brought back strength and a sense of control. Chair squats also help your nervous system stay sharp. Each repetition requires coordination, balance, and control, all of which improve with regular practice. This kind of functional movement makes everyday tasks, like getting out of a car or rising from a restaurant booth, easier and safer. Imagine you're in your kitchen waiting for the kettle to boil. Instead of standing idly, you can place your hands on your hips and perform 5 slow squats using a dining chair. Or while watching the news, you could set a goal to do a squat every time a commercial plays. These small moments become opportunities, not interruptions, to build strength without changing your routine. Best of all, you can do chair squats almost anywhere, at home, at the park, or even while waiting for your coffee to brew. They take just a few minutes, and the payoff is strength, stability, and heart protection wrapped into one simple move. If this inspired you to start moving today, take a moment right now and do your first set of chair squats. 5 is a great place to begin. Then challenge yourself to add 1 more each day this week. Your heart, your legs, and your confidence will thank you. Exercise 3. Wall push-ups. Wall push-ups might not look intense, but for older adults, they're a smart and accessible way to strengthen the upper body and support heart health. They don't put stress on your wrists or shoulders like floor push-ups, and they can be done almost anywhere. No gym, no mat, no problem. It's a low-impact movement that delivers high-value results. The real benefit comes from how this movement gets your upper body working. As you push away from the wall, you activate your chest, shoulders, arms, and upper back, all of which play a role in supporting healthy blood flow. This increased circulation helps the heart do its job more efficiently, especially in areas that often get neglected with age. Each repetition encourages your blood vessels to stay flexible and responsive. Think of it as tuning up your arteries. The more you move with intention, the better they adapt to changes in blood pressure. Over time, this reduces your risk of sudden spikes, one of the silent threats that can lead to cardiac events later in life. Wall push-ups also play a surprising role in improving posture and breathing. When you press against the wall, you naturally lift your chest and align your spine. This simple adjustment opens up your lungs, allowing more oxygen to reach your bloodstream. That oxygen boost energizes your body and helps reduce tension, both mentally and physically. In Cleveland, Ohio, 72-year-old Gloria shared how she began wall push-ups after recovering from shoulder surgery. She started with just 5 a day in her kitchen, using the wall near her pantry. A few weeks in, she noticed her arms felt stronger, her neck pain lessened, and she wasn't as winded when walking up the stairs. Her doctor even commented on her improved circulation and lighter blood pressure readings. "I never thought something so small could make me feel this sturdy again," she said. Another plus? Wall push-ups train your brain as well as your muscles. The coordination it takes to keep your core tight, arms steady, and breathing in sync strengthens neuromuscular control. This helps you stay balanced and focused, not just during exercise, but throughout daily tasks like reaching, lifting, or steadying yourself. If you ever find yourself waiting for coffee to brew, standing near a hallway wall, or watching the news, that's your moment. You can fit in 10 gentle wall push-ups in under a minute. They require almost no effort to set up, and yet the health rewards compound day after day. So here's your cue. Pick a wall, plant your feet, and press. Try just 5 to start. Build from there. Your heart, your muscles, and your mindset will all benefit from this one small habit done with intention. Exercise 4. Leg raises. At first glance, leg raises may seem too simple to make a real difference. But beneath that small movement lies a powerful ripple effect that supports your circulation, strengthens your lower body, and eases the workload on your heart. Especially for older adults, this is a movement that quietly delivers major benefits. Your legs contain the largest muscles in your body, and when activated, they help pump blood upward toward the heart. This matters more than most people realize, particularly for those who sit for long periods or experience poor blood flow. Lifting your legs slowly and with control gets those key muscle groups moving again, improving circulation and supporting healthy blood pressure levels. Spending hours in a seated position can cause blood to pool in the lower limbs, leading to swelling, fatigue, and pressure buildup. Leg raises counteract that. They reawaken your thighs, calves, and glutes, keeping them alert and strong. And because the movement is low impact, it's gentle on your joints while still effective at energizing your entire lower half. There's also the mental side of it. This small act of movement can shift your mindset. It gives you a sense of agency, the feeling that you're actively participating in your own health. Controlled breathing during each repetition deepens this effect. It calms the nervous system, reducing not just physical tension, but emotional strain as well. You're not just working your legs, you're telling your whole body it's safe and strong. A man named Dennis, 79, from Mesa, Arizona, shared how leg raises helped him stay steady on his feet after a hip injury. He began doing them every morning while sitting on the edge of his bed, 10 on each leg, slow and steady. Within a month, he said he was climbing stairs more confidently and no longer needed to hold the railing at every step. For Dennis, that small, consistent habit rebuilt his balance and his belief in what his body could still do. Leg raises also serve as a great warm-up or cool down for other activities like walking or chair squats. They loosen stiff joints, activate dormant muscles, and prepare your body for safe movement. Even 5 minutes of leg raises each day can help prevent the stiffness that often comes with aging and make daily tasks like getting out of a car or standing from a couch much easier. Here's the truth. The body doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for participation. It's not about doing everything at once or getting it all right from the start. It's about showing up, even in small ways. Leg raises may look like nothing, but they're a signal to your system that you're still in the game, still investing in your health, and still building strength one lift at a time. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. We're sharing more realistic, low-impact exercises and everyday wellness tips just like this to help you feel stronger, healthier, and more confident with every passing week. Let's keep moving forward together. Exercise 5. Wall push-ups. Again. Wall push-ups might seem too easy to be effective, but for older adults, they're one of the smartest ways to strengthen the upper body without strain. Unlike traditional push-ups that challenge the joints and spine, wall push-ups offer the same muscle activation with far less risk. They're perfect for improving posture, circulation, and stability, all while standing tall. Your chest, shoulders, and arms don't just help you lift things. They assist in the body's blood flow. When you strengthen these muscle groups, you improve the efficiency of your cardiovascular system. That means your heart doesn't have to work as hard to push blood through stiff arteries. Instead, you're giving it a helping hand by keeping your upper body strong and your vessels responsive. To get started, find a sturdy wall, stand an arm's length away, and place your hands flat against it, shoulder width apart. Slowly bend your elbows, lowering your upper body toward the wall in a controlled motion. Then press back until your arms are extended. The key is control, not speed. Each repetition builds endurance and helps condition your heart. You can turn these into a habit by fitting them into your daily rhythm. Waiting for the microwave? Do 5. Watching a commercial break? Do 5 more. These small moments add up, and the more you practice, the more your posture improves, your breathing deepens, and your confidence returns. I remember meeting Shirley, a 76-year-old grandmother from Topeka, Kansas, who started doing wall push-ups while waiting for her toast each morning. In just 1 month, she told me she felt steadier carrying laundry up the stairs and more relaxed while standing in long lines. "It's like I found my upper strength again," she said, smiling. "And that strength shows up in the little things I didn't know I was losing." Here's what people often miss. These movements aren't just physical, they're emotional. When you do something as simple as a push-up, you're proving to yourself that you still have power in your body. And when your body feels strong, your mindset begins to follow. So if this spoke to you, take a moment to share it with someone who needs a little strength boost too. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next movement that could change your day. Growing older doesn't mean slowing down. It means getting smarter about how we care for our bodies. This stage of life is the perfect moment to invest in your health with calm intention and steady action. Your body has carried you through decades of life. Now it's time to give it a little care in return. The 5 movements we've covered may look modest, but they're powerful when practiced with consistency. Every leg lift, wall push, and careful squat adds strength to your frame, stability to your steps, and stamina to your heart. You don't need a gym membership or special gear, just a bit of space, a few minutes, and a desire to feel stronger. The truth is, your heart loves rhythm. It thrives when you move regularly, breathe deeply, and stay connected to your body. That's how blood pressure finds balance, how tension melts away, and how energy returns, even on the days when you feel a little off. Progress doesn't require perfection, just presence. So ask yourself honestly, which of these movements feels most doable for you today? Which one feels like a step in the right direction? Not for a younger version of you, but for the strong, capable person you are right now. We'd love to hear what stood out to you. Drop a comment below and let us know what you're taking with you, whether it's a movement, a mindset, or a new sense of possibility. Every shared story is a reminder that we're all in this together, and every bit of encouragement makes a difference. And if this message resonated with you, take a moment to pass it along. Share it with a friend or family member who could use a little reminder. Strength doesn't fade with age, it grows with use. Thanks for spending time with us, and we'll see you again soon for more ways to keep moving forward.